Viewers, and YouTubers, this is GA Turks. Now, I don't normally do product placement, advertisement on my page, but this, ladies and gentlemen, definitely deserves some type of advertisement from the GA Turks Meister. Now, this is just a gear that you place on your head and over your eyes. You have to utilize your Samsung Premier flagship cellular phones. This is a Galaxy Note 5, so this is just definitely for the Note 5, but you can also use them with the Galaxy S6. Why this is not the toy of the year, I have no idea. I can only think that it's just improper promotional ads from Samsung. When you go onto their YouTube, there's only a few videos that's dedicated to this device, but this is probably the best thing since the invention of the video game system. I honestly, definitely mean that. When I went to Best Buy and talked to the Samsung representatives about this when it first came out, they really couldn't tell me much about it, so I didn't get much information. I placed it on, and I was underwater, and I could see some fish or whatever, and it just didn't do much for me. So I heard that they had dropped the price from $199 to $99. I think they did some new upgrades to it and made some cheaper components, but however, it was worth kind of just checking into. So I asked the representative at the Samsung place in Best Buy if maybe they had done something that was more practical for the users. And she was like, oh, I don't think so, or whatever, but have you looked at the movie theater? So I was like, no, so let me check it out. Because based on what I had seen before, it didn't really, strike me as something interesting or worth investing. So what I did was I placed it on, and right away, once I learned how to maneuver through everything, the menus, I got to that particular app, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I was actually inside of a movie theater, from the lighting to the seats to the sound, from the 360-degree perspective, the top, the bottom, the floor, the out. I mean, it was just phenomenal. And then I started the movie, and the lights went down, and I was blown away. So with the headphones, and you really don't need the headphones because they come with headphones. Well, I'm sorry, they don't come with headphones, but the Samsung phone, of course, has speakers. But it's more immersive if you use headphones with it. And it just blew me away. So I said, you know what? Based off of that, they had another little deal for Jurassic Park. Now, it kind of puts you right in front of one of the dinosaurs, and then you were in that environment, in the jungle environment. Now, this is Jurassic Park, so you kind of want your life to be a little bit in jeopardy or whatever, but it did what it was supposed to do. So I was like, okay, well, let me just take this home and play with it. And so what I did was I got it home, and I was thinking, you know what, because I could always take it back if I didn't want it or didn't like it or whatever. And then I downloaded the Netflix. Now, from what I understand, the Netflix had just become available, and it was awesome. They put you in this cabin. It's like log cabin, and you're in there, and you can kind of look around. Again, it's a 360-degree environment perspective, and you can look up and down and all around, and you have a couch. You're sitting there, and if you've never had if you've always wanted a 60 or 70-inch television, you have one right there, and it is absolutely stunning. Everything is in HD and clear, and you look to the left, and you can see the mountains out your windows, and so you kind of have like this cozy little environment that they place you in, and it was surreal. Played the movie, the lights went down in the cabin, and it was awesome. It was phenomenal. I can't even say enough about what this experience did for just those two apps. And then, just randomly, I checked out this LeBron James app. Now, let me explain something to you. Every time I downloaded an app, I would go to try to, check out to see if anybody was talking about it or what the top apps were for the Gear VR, powered by Oculus. And guess what? The video that they had on Samsung had like 200,000 hits, 270,000 hits or whatever. Not nearly enough for what I got when I downloaded it. Now, when I looked at that video for this particular app, the LeBron James Striving for Greatness, it was a great trailer, but it had nothing to do with what you actually received. The video was like, I don't know, 2 minutes long, and only the last 10 seconds, told you what the name of the app was, and then, go check it out in the VR store or whatever. Let me explain something to you. It absolutely put me right in front of LeBron James. I was there at his workouts. I was there swimming with him. I was there riding beside him, literally right beside him. I could look him up and down and see him, and I was immersed in an environment where I could look all around. We were riding on the car. We were, well, riding in the car, sorry. And it was just amazing. Now, I'm not really starstruck by, many celebrities or anything like that. And I've never been in a situation where I was kind of placed in that type of environment, but this did it for me. So, of course, I love video games. I love, that whole getaway experience, but I had never experienced anything like this. So when I tell you that it blew me away, maybe that was a surprise factor that Samsung wanted you to experience, but I absolutely got it. And then some. I was just amazed. So when I go out and I have these with me, and I just kind of want to share with family and friends, whatever. First of all, like I said, they don't have any idea what it is, which is surprising to me. But when I show them what it is, they are floored. When I tell you that this is absolutely not getting the press that it deserves, I mean that. And then I happened to download this other software, which was called the Arcade Beta. So I guess it's in the beta form right now. So it's not the original that they're going to release out, I guess, to everyone. But it's called Arcade Beta. I cannot even express to you how it felt to choose from Sega Midway or the Namco selection of games. And what I mean by that is that, Sega and Midway and Namco, they had their own separate games that were popular back in the 80s. So then you go to the literal arcade once you select which one you want to play. And then you have the arcade game, Pac-Man, right in front of you to be able to play on a little pad that also connects to, this device via Bluetooth. And you can play it. But it is not only that you can play it because we play video games all the time. It was the experience of being in an arcade. You got all the other arcades right next to you. You can look around 360 degrees and you can the sound, the words can't even express what it did. It cannot express what happened when you put these on. So I was really, really, really impressed. And so for me, it just kind of took me in a direction that I, again, just didn't expect. Then I downloaded Insurgent VR. I think it's a movie that's coming out. I'm not really sure. They, Samsung got with the production company for that movie, and they did something for this. When I tell you that particular software or app, it really showcased everything that this was about. I experienced a little fear. They had like celebrities to kind of come in. Mekhi Phifer made a guest appearance in it. And I'm not going to tell you much about it because I want you to have that same surprising, experience that I had. I was a little shocked. I was, way up in the air. Oh my God. I'm not going to go into it, but it blew me away. I have never experienced anything like that before. You guys, whenever you get a chance, if you get a chance to pick these up, you will not regret it. I don't do promotional placement ads on my channel, but maybe I should if that's something that you would like more information on. Oh, Samsung, Netflix. My note to you is to kind of pull back on the Netflix couch just a little bit. It's nice, but I think that you should pull back just a little bit so we can kind of enjoy more of the environment. But other than that, everything else is superb. I cannot wait to download a game and actually play it with a pad and just experience that. Allegedly, there are some games where you are directly in the game. Can you imagine if they were to make movies for this and you are in the action? I mean, it would be amazing. From what I understand, they are already getting a software ready right now so that you don't feel alone in the movie theater because it's a full movie theater with empty seats. You can have your friends with you or your friend or whatever with you watching the movie with you. I just think it's just going to be a phenomenal idea. the direction that this could go in as far as learning different things, the educational value of it, you know, putting you right in the classroom, getting you close to your favorite celebrities, like they did with the LeBron James video, it's unlimited. It is definitely unlimited, and I cannot wait to see what they do with this device. Samsung, you have got to step up your game with the promotion with this, because this is a brilliant device. This is truly a brilliant device. And I'm not sure why they are missing the mark with this, but again, like I said, you know, you have all of these, you know, smartwatches. That's a thing of the past. It's not really as practical and functional as, you know, I would like for it to do. It doesn't provide any extra value that you hadn't experienced before with your cell phone. But, you know, people are getting out for that. And then, of course, you know, we have this hoverboard. And I kind of hate saying these different products because it kind of dates the video. But this should have been the game of the year. This should have been the product. This should have been the merchandise. This should have been the technology for the year. Why it's not, I'm not sure. But if you get a chance, now that they've dropped the price, you definitely should run out and get it. Amazing. All right, WUT, what you thinking? Place it right here. Please take time, if you've never seen any of my videos before, to kind of browse around my channel, subscribe to me so you can get my updates, and let me know if you think I should do more product placement ads. Never did this before, something new for me, but WUT again, what you thinking? And thank you for tuning in. Have a good day.